It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they've played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to you want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Standing in now, Suzuki, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Suzuki, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Patrick Wisdom. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Merker, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
Merker, 23 years old. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level. What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Nothing for the Cubs to start. Cards coming up next. You're dialed into MLB Network. Drew Smyly will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, he's had some arm injuries, but when this guy's healthy, as good as anybody in the game of baseball from the left side. Good fastball, not overpowering, 92 to 94. Good assortment of breaking pitches. Holds runners really well. Has a good pickoff move. A good pitcher. When he's healthy, this is really one of the top pitchers in the game.
So striding forward now, Dylan Carlson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Batting second.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, right back to him on the mound. One there. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
Batting third.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Tyler O'Neill for one reason, people. This guy is absolutely jacked. I mean, probably the most shredded guy in the game. Light tower power, and offers his manager some versatility in the outfield as well.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now the pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Carlson is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting eight, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball three. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four.
Batting nine,
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping in, Drew Smyly. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bellinger is right there, one down.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
To the plate now, Juan Yepez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 1-0 home. In the air now, out to right field. Suzuki is there, 2 down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Now at the plate, Tommy Edman will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way.
1-1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping up now, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Suzuki started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. This is foul right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. 50th pitch of the game on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the count will be full. 2 out, nobody on. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand one. Digging in, number 35. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Shortstop, number 35.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Jack Flaherty. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 3.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first.
First at bat, this guy hit a pretty good pitch, a changeup, and he hit it hard for a base hit. We'll see if he's going up looking for something soft.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Standing in, Matt Merker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now that the first baseman.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So we're all tied up following the home run, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Hosmer A 32-year-old veteran. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. A ball and 2 strikes now. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
So here now's the pitcher. Drew Smyly comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. From the belt, the pitch, and he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Hit hard on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Suzuki is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The left fielder, Tyler.
Striding into the box, Tyler O'Neill flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
The right fielder.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The 1-0. Base hit into right center. Goldschmidt scores. This will kick up against the wall now. 2-run score. Throw to third, but he's in there. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Now batting, number 35.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pitcher is talking to himself on the mound, too. And I can't blame him. He's responsible for loading the bases, and he just served up a pitch that absolutely got roped for a bases clearing triple. 1 swing, 3 runs.
Ball, that's in.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Sent on the ground out to second, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
One and one.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The man on third with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he fouls this one off. Looking to send him packing again.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The bat.
Ready for another shot now. Suzuki. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Check swing called strike. 0-1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 24.
Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. O'Neill looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now a 5-2 game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Patrick Wisdom. As he sends it on the ground to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Cubs 2. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Dylan Carlson.
Dylan Carlson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone up into the second deck.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And he is safe at the plate as they continue to pile on. It's now a 7-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Vero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitters meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Contreras is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Wilson Contreras becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Tyler O'Neill stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Jake Woodard is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Merker comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Good action on the sinker. 1-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Trey Mancini will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Into the box now, Ian Happ. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Oh, look at Arenado. Wow. Cubs. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Juan Yepes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
That one's in there. 3-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now back.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
In there for strike one. No hits to this point. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
The pitcher, number 44.
Paul DeYoung will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Paul DeYoung.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the belt, the pitch bounced towards the second baseman. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Chris Stratton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Suzuki.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. So here's Cody Bellinger. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
0-1, here it comes.
Ball that's outside.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in the long ball threat, Nolan Arenado. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. 1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Line to the right side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Number 19 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 19.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as he rips it on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Juan Yepes, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Matt Merker. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. One and two.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 1-1. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Outside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Brad Wick comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting.
In now, number 35. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Lars Nootbaar will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line to the right side. Suzuki is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Dylan Carlson. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Zach Thompson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Christopher Morrow is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. This pitch is popped up. Goldschmidt over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
The next Cub up, Ian Happ, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 1-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Suzuki. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest.